so we just got off another call with a potential brand new client.
I'm like most hopeful that they're gonna give me an offer.
Everything is going well. Looks like a match made in heaven. No offers yet. So we have some crazy news that we want to share with you. Hello and welcome back to another behind the scenes, what I do every single day and week working as a professional recruiter in the technology industry at my recruiting agency. As you saw from last week's vlog, we were coming into Labor Day weekend, just coming out of it right now. It's a short week. Everyone is traveling, everyone's taking a break and not working. But as you know, we are doing our best to work as hard as we can, as much as we can during this downtime to be able to make that extra effort over all the other recruiters who are taking a break and not reaching out to clients and candidates. It's small, it's nothing innovative, but doing this every single year consistently gives us a little bit of an edge and really helps us continue Q4 September with great momentum. Right now it's Wednesday, Labor Day weekend just ended, had Monday off, and yesterday basically pretty much spent all day heads down sourcing product managers as well as engineers. Even though it's a short and slow week, we still have a little over 10 interviews happening with all of our clients across all the different positions. So in my mind, I think that is still success, and definitely looking forward to see what sort of offers we can pop a little bit later this month. We just heard back from one candidate who we submitted to our fintech client for a paid social manager position that she actually just got another offer from another company. And even though I tried to have her stall so that we can accelerate her, push her through the process as much as possible, she was adamant that she's going to accept the offer and withdraw herself from the candidacy. So not the best news. And even though we do our best to push and keep the process as fast as possible, sometimes we just miss out on timing with other companies that are just going a little bit faster or have a much shorter stage. On the whole, most of our clients, especially with our help, their process is pretty fast, but some of them have quite a number of stages averaging from 3 to 6, while some companies can start and finish with only 1 to 3. And so we're doing our best to continuously provide feedback to our clients so that, hopefully maybe we can cut down a stage or two, cut down on the case study to make us even more competitive in this crazy market. But we have 2 more full days left. We have a little over 20 calls to look forward to, about 5 more interviews to look forward to, actually picking up a brand new client, hopefully today, who's going to hypergrowth. So I'm gonna actually get on a client call with them, get a better understanding of who they are, what does the company do, what positions do they need help with, give us an opportunity to share with them who we are and how we can help them with their hiring and scaling efforts. And hopefully we can send them over an engagement letter, they can review, sign, and we're off to the races again. One more thing that I'm really happy to announce again, if you haven't seen my last week's video, we made a huge news. If you're ever curious about what real-time positions that we're actively interviewing for, now is the time to check down at the description box below, click on that link so you have access to all the open positions we are working right now. If you are interested, please apply. If you know someone else who might be interested, don't forget we have an insane referral program and be willing to pay up to $10,000 for a successful introduction for the right person. I'm gonna focus the rest of the day on sourcing my engineering call around this new client call that's about to happen an hour from now. But if you are pumped and excited to make September awesome, to make this fall and Q4 awesome, don't forget to like, subscribe. It really means a lot. It'll give us energy to help finish this week off strong. Thanks, let's make it a good day. Yes, we've actually worked with them for quite a bit now, helping them scale multiple departments.
10 right now to like 2025, hopefully by the end of this year or early next year. That's the scaling plan. You guys have been very successful in connecting the companies with great talent resources locally and also across the state. So.
All right, so we just got off another call with a potential brand new client. And the great thing about this client is this company was referred to us by a company and client we've been working with for many years, one of the most premier innovation hubs in the greater New York area. And this is actually one of their portfolio companies. And this has happened multiple times already. So, once you land and you perform for a client well, it's only a matter of fact that they're gonna start sharing your business with all their networks and clients. And the best is like working with innovation hubs or VCs that are working with many different companies, and your book of business can just grow significantly. Anyway, these guys are amazing. They are working on building a new clean energy technology for large scale transportation, and the founders have come out of tier 1 schools. They raised over $20 million so far and about to double or triple their team, and they wanted to have a first round phone call with us because we came highly recommended. So super pumped about this. Going to be sending them our typical engagement letter with our terms later today. If that goes well, then we're gonna set up another follow-up call. This position though is one that we haven't really done at all. Like most of the time we're focused on software, technology, even e-commerce and retail. This is in clean energy. But the way I see it is if you can recruit well for one, you can recruit well technically for all the positions, provided that you do your research and you study that industry and sector and the tools really, really well so that you can adequately, confidently talk to candidates. This is gonna be pretty challenging, but what I did convey to them is they need to share with us as much information as possible. If they want us to start reaching out to folks in specific companies, we want the list to be extensive. If they want specific tools, we want them to give all that information for us so we can use that to really create our search campaign to be as targeted as possible for people across the country. Couple red flags or points of difficulties that they want this person to be in person in New York City when the whole variant is happening in the pandemic. They're also in the office 5 days a week, which is also going to be tough compared to other companies who are hybrid or fully remote. I'm already seeing a couple obstacles and challenges that we're gonna have to deal with, but these guys are willing to open up 2 roles with us. Depending on how that goes, they're willing to open up 10 to 20 roles for us. So it could be very, very productive, very lucrative relationship here, and a chance to work with cutting edge technology that's doing good for the world. So I'm pretty excited about that, and we'll see what happens. It sounds and looks like everything's going really, really well. I wasn't able to fully debrief with the team, but from what I heard so far, it's all resoundingly super positive. Are you kind of excited? Are you pumped about this whole opportunity?
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm really hoping that things continue as they have been. I've enjoyed meeting everybody, and it feels like a good fit in terms of kind of like what they're looking for. And I'm hoping that they extend an offer. That would be great.
My understanding, the assignment is not really there to trip you up or make your life difficult. If anything, it should be very, very straightforward and just a good opportunity for them to just learn more about your skill set, your thought process, and what you can do.
The culture, the fact that it's a team that is a lot smaller than what I'm currently used to with just such an enormous company.
All right, so just got off the phone with my candidate who is nearing final stages with one of my e-commerce clients out of New York City. And so far, like everything is going well. Looks like a match made in heaven. The next stage would be for him to get a case study for him to do and then present to a couple more members of the team. And if everything goes well, fingers crossed, offer. The purpose of this call is what I call a process call. When a candidate interviews at a company, that's when we start regularly checking in with the candidate. The purpose of doing that is not only to make sure that I have a better relationship with the candidate, but to be there in every way that I can if there are any concerns, questions, and also allows us the opportunity to better understand the candidate's interview activity. Is there anything that we need to be aware of? Are they nearing final stages with other companies? Do we have to get ready or foresee a bidding war that's gonna happen? So it's a way for me to strengthen my relationship with the candidates, understand exactly like how he or she feels about our opportunity, further sell them, further getting energized about our opportunity with our client, and understanding where are they with other companies as well. Given the market that we are in a talent market, meaning good candidates will have so many options and they're always getting hit up by so many other companies looking to hire them. So for me, I need to make sure that candidates that are going further in process, I get a really good understanding of where they are, where are other potential other bidding wars or offers or competitors with other clients. Thankfully, with my candidate, he is interviewing with a couple other companies, but they're super early stage. So assuming everything continues to go well, if an offer comes out, we renegotiate, all the terms look good, we have a good chance of closing him without him having to worry about other offers because they're nowhere close. That is the ideal situation to be in. But all in all, everything looks great. This guy is coming out of a finance company, and even though on paper he did not look the best in terms of fit for this direct-to-consumer e-commerce company, after my client chatted with the candidate, it was amazing. Like, great personality, great culture fit, but then everything that he's worked on, all the skills, he just did it in a different industry, but you can apply that same skill and skill set to another industry, and that's exactly what they see here. And so happy to check in with them, glad that everything's going well, and hope this gets to the end. Whatever you're doing, keep it up, you know, you're almost there.
That's amazing to hear. Yeah, I would say the interview went really well.
How do you feel about the whole opportunity and the team now that you've talked to some more people? Like, are you pumped about them?
Yeah, I feel really good about it. I'm like most hopeful that they're going to give me an offer. And I'd like to know if they were to give me an offer, I would take them probably over everyone else. So for me personally, like, I'm really into giving back and like community service and just being like a part of something bigger than just like a company. It just seems like they're doing like a lot in terms of giving back to the community. So far, the few people that I've talked to have been super nice, obviously really smart. So I think there's also a lot that I could learn.
You mentioned that you're also interviewing with many other companies.
If they gave me an offer right now, I'd definitely like go with them. They are at the top of my list.
Nice. Happy to hear that. And you said that, you know, when we first spoke, you're kind of looking for like 90 or higher. Is that right?
Yeah, I was looking in the 100 range, but if all they can offer me is 90, then I would take that.
All right, just had an amazing process call with a candidate for the same company. I had a process call with another candidate yesterday. So yesterday I did a process call with a product designer for their design team. And today I did a process call with another candidate for the marketing team for the same e-commerce company. And both are looking good. For this guy, I'm actually feeling great because he ranks our client #1 in terms of overall interest. He is in later stages, possibly final stages with many other companies. So I'm a little bit worried about that. But they're all, most if not all of the companies are agencies. So agencies and working at an actual company or brand is completely different. Agencies, you'll have exposure to a lot of different types of projects and clients at the same time, but the relationship is very shallow and you'll never really feel truly invested in one brand. Whereas if you actually work for a corporate or internal brand, you'll be able to channel your energy and building that presence or building that one company, really feeling for a lot of people more fulfilled. Some people just like the agency life a lot more. You can have a chance to work with different founders and clients and projects at the same time, have a lot of relationships. Whereas, you know, if you work at one company, then you know, you're just devoted to kind of building that one company. So nothing is better than the other, but I know that with this candidate specifically, he wants to get out of the agency lifestyle into working at one company, one brand. So it seems like our client not only is #1, but it's also one of, if not the few brand or corporate companies that he's interviewing at, which puts us in a great space. Not only that, when I dug deeper, he mentioned that what really resonated with our client is how they give back. And that's something that's completely intangible and many companies don't do. So I think that in and of itself will make our client and this opportunity with our client so much more unique and better in my mind. So I think if our client wants to move forward with them, there's still 1 or 2 more rounds. So I'm gonna do my best to accelerate, but if we can get him to the offer stage and the offer terms are reasonable, I have pretty good idea that this should be a relatively easy close because there's a lot of different levels that we can kind of focus on to help close this candidate, from our client being able to really give back a lot back to the local city and the programs there, to him getting out of the agency life, to him also potentially getting equity, which many agencies don't. So putting all that together is a really strong argument that we can use to close our candidate. So hopefully, #1 mission is to get my candidate across the finish line. He still has to do a case study and then present to the team, but both processes are doing really well with 2 different teams at the same company. We're really hoping we can close both of them. But if I just do one of them, I'll still be very happy. But great Thursday so far. Have 12 plus calls today, 4 interviews, and 1 potential new recruiting partnership call for someone to join our recruiting network. So far, good day. All right, so we have some crazy news that we want to share with you. Our YouTube channel surpassed 1 100 subscribers. We did it! So if you've been following from the journey or you just recently joined us, thank you so much for the support. It really means a lot. Started this channel with the intention to create something where we can just show behind the scenes of what recruiting professionals do every day and every week. And all the amazing advice and encouragement and comments that we've gotten so far has been super meaningful and really energizes us and motivates us more to keep building an amazing community and creating engaging, exciting, and positive content, hopefully that you'll continue to enjoy. So I know it's not a lot, but it means the world, and we're excited more than ever to keep going and building something great with all of you. So if you've been with us for a while or you just joined, thank you so much. And just wanted to come here and share a few words and thoughts. All right, so I just had a really interesting conversation with someone who actually reached out to me through Instagram. And this is something that's been happening a lot more regularly now that we're making consistent content. She asked me if I would be open to helping her out and mentoring her to be a recruiter. So she's not already an experienced professional in the recruiting industry. She's someone who is looking for a new career pivot, wanting to start and work for herself, and recruiting as an idea is very intriguing for her. And this is something that I've been hearing from people time and time again. And even though it's something that really intrigues me and I really want to ultimately do, hopefully sometime in the near future, I just haven't gotten around to it because, as you know, if you've been watching my videos, recruiting is extremely time intensive and it takes up most of my time. In addition to that, if I ever do want to embark opening up an official course or an accelerator program, I really want it to be the best that I can and really focus and spend my time in making a quality program. But she was super excited about recruiting, loved the content that we're putting out, and it just overall just made me think about whether or not this is something that we should think about doing sooner. So I'm just feeling really appreciative and grateful that someone likes our content, but most importantly, someone finds that the work that we do every single day is something that she can see herself doing as well. And I think that is super, super cool. So if you think we should ever officially roll out an accelerator program or some sort of course online sometime soon, please let me know. We'd love to honestly hear your thoughts if this is something that interests you. Thanks again for always the positive encouragement and advice. Love talking to folks in our community, and we'll keep on building. Good morning and happy Friday. As you know, no better way to make it a good day, good week, by crushing a great workout. Check out this view. Wow, super, super grateful. Always want to live by the water one of these days. And when the weather is nice after a workout, before I start working, this is the perfect way to just relax, recharge, get some sun in, clear my head for what's to come. Oh man, I just love working out in the mornings. Going to the gym helps me for two main reasons. Number one, whatever's bothering you that day or the previous couple days in the week, just crushing a nice workout will just release the endorphins and make you just forget everything. Number two, it's the best way to plan your day. So when I'm on the elliptical, aside from listening to music, I think of what I need to do that day, what I need to do the rest of the week. It's just a great time where you can just focus, feel great, groove to good music. And so when I'm done with the workout, I go back to my room, I wash up, I know exactly what to do. I don't have to waste any time trying to plan or pre-plan what I'm gonna do that day. So all in all, it's such a great, great benefit for productivity, planning, physical health, but also mental health. Good early afternoon, it is Friday. As you saw, I had an amazing, amazing workout today and was heads down for the past several hours, focusing on sourcing software engineers and product managers. Today, we have about 14 calls, candidate calls. We also have 2 interviews happening. We have a marketing interview and we also have a head of ops interview. We also had 4 interviews yesterday and all 4 had positive feedback, which is super exciting. First week of September, already going very, very well. Onboarding 2 new clients. We sent them our engagement letter. And in case you're curious, an engagement letter for us is super simple. It's a 1-page PDF-er where it really just kind of goes over some of the basic terms from our fee percentage to the payable to the guarantee. If you're curious about it, want to learn more how that works, just let me know in the comments down below and I will do my best to maybe make a video or focus more on how the whole payment and engagement works with clients. But as of right now, I have about 5 more calls, 2 interviews, still about to happen later today. Gonna shoot 1 YouTube video, so still got so much more to do. And then I I will catch up with you end of day. But so far, it's been a great week. No offers yet, but a lot of the candidates in a lot of different processes are slowly inching forward to the offer and final stage. So feeling great. All right, so that wraps up another successful Friday, another successful week. Hope you guys enjoyed watching what I do every single day, every single week. Honestly, when you're working for yourself, whether you're running your own business or freelancing, consistency is everything. Ignore all the flashiness that you see online and social media. Running a business, doing well at a job isn't flashy or sexy or exciting. It's just sitting down, focused, and being able to repeat that over and over and over again over time. And if you do that well and you remain productive, then you can also create amazing, amazing results, which is something I hope I can convey to you, to those of you who are watching. This week, we were not able to pop off any deals, which is unfortunate, but we are making progress on many different positions that are progressing across all fronts. We had a lot of great interviews from engineering, marketing, product, to even operations. Some of them are super senior, so the potential commission on those positions can be significant. Really, really excited about that. Also sent out 2 new engagement contracts to 2 brand new clients. One is creating a really fun and engaging mobile app in the group event, group meeting space. And another one is building out a product, a very excited product in the clean energy sector. Aside from that, the summer is officially over. We are coming into September with great momentum. Definitely kept myself busy, keeping myself heads down since really the beginning of this year. So we were able to do our biggest week, our biggest month, had our biggest summer, potentially on track of having our biggest year. And if you know anything about recruiting or hiring, when you come into the fall, it picks up again. And I suspect it's gonna be absolutely insane as everyone is going to scramble to get through their hiring budgets to make their quotas or to make their hiring goals accomplished for 2021. If you followed the last couple videos, you also saw that we now have a way for you to track and apply to our real jobs in real time. So if you want more information, we're hiring across a ton of different roles. Check out the description box below after this video and apply. And if you are interested, please definitely reach out to us. If you know someone else who might be interested, don't forget we have an absolutely insane referral program where we would pay up to $10,000 for the right introduction to the right person. We're always looking for recruiters, whether you're basic, whether you're experienced, of all levels. You don't have to be in New York, you don't have to be in the US. A lot of the recruiting partners in our network are global. Some of them are Europe and some of them are in Asia. As long as you're really good and your master's in your market, or you find yourself really, really strong in business development or sourcing, we're always looking for great people that we can partner with or people that can eventually join us on our team as we continue to grow. I think the biggest highlight for this week is, again, our YouTube channel surpassed our first 100 subscribers. That's super exciting and super thankful for you all who tune in every single week to be part of this journey. We are building something special here, and as our channel grows, the more excited I get in terms of thinking of other exciting content to make for you all. So appreciate it and thank you for everything. But most importantly, if you're excited to crush September, crush Q4, don't forget to consider liking, subscribing, click that bell. Really means a lot and will really give us that energy to perform the best that we can. It's been another one heck of a week. Looking forward to going to next week. Hopefully, maybe we can pop a deal or 2 and make it a great September. But thanks again for watching. Appreciate you all, and we'll see you on the next one.